Yo, the boys are back. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
we came back
Yeah.
We're back
from our yearly retreat to Las Vegas.
We made it.
Yeah.
The crews are here, minus Mac.
Yes,
Mac will be gone for the next few weeks. He's
yeah.
out of town
He
on
the wo-
business.
he on the
So,
world tour.
my man Juice is
some
going to drink
things
to him.
Never change. Macadocious.
Now,
Here's tell you.
I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves, then I have some thoughts to share with you about this fall season. So,
Ow.
Yeah, JC.
Ow. Your boy Bug.
It's your man Juice with the juice.
and your man Swerve, the cool
Hey,
ruler.
you gonna get any more out of that flash though?
Juice.
I gotta tap it.
Right, tap
You
the
never
bottom.
know.
All right, so we're back, right?
Coming out this motherfucker.
It's fall, and we're now in a sweet spot. We are in the sweet spot. We just
Yeah.
entered the sweet spot.
Yes.
Football season is midway through.
Yeah.
We're starting to identify which teams are what, and this comes a point
Contenders.
where all the teams, all the games start to mean something.
Mm-hmm.
Basketball season just started last night.
Mm-hmm.
We got a World Series that's 1-1
Uh-huh.
with two teams that have not won in forever,
Right.
Wow.
right? And hockey started.
Man.
But there's a sweeter spot in a couple weeks.
What's that?
College basketball.
But we lose one. We lose baseball. But yes. Well, as far as for viewing pleasure, yes, we're in a sweeter spot.
Aw, yeah.
That makes us a sweeter
Just
spot.
a
So,
bit. Okay.
we will be talking sports more as the weeks and months progress.
Ladies, just bear with us.
Ladies, bear
Just
with us.
'cause
But
it's
we
just so
always,
much going
Yeah, we'll
on.
talk about good-looking players
Sports
that wear
world.
short shorts and teams with good colors.
I won't be talking about that.
Both of them.
Yeah, we reserve that to Bug. He's
Yeah.
our fashion aficionado.
Mhm.
However,
Aight.
we were gone last week.
Aight.
We did mention where we were going. We have our yearly men's retreat to Las Vegas. And I want to give you a quick recap. Now, for those of y'all who've never been to Vegas
I feel sorry.
and have
Lot of
heard
mercy.
many things about Vegas, I'm here to tell you that they are all true. However, Vegas is what you make it. So what we go down there to do is to meditate, get away with the boys,
Mhm.
release, and come back recharged. So
Yeah.
the people on this crew, on this panel, you'll be able to tell we
Man,
done got a
s-
refill. So
man,
we
we
good.
So
man.
recharged,
We
man.
so-
Oh
We-
my
and we didn't
God.
come back with our
Activities
pockets
up
too
and
light either.
running.
Yeah,
I'll
so
tell you what, the 3 nights in a row of Bible study
True.
was
Actually, that was four.
that was very benefit. It was 4. That's
I only
right.
had 3.
Four
Yeah,
consecutive.
but that's because we
No.
ran
you left
out.
early.
We ran
No,
out of wine.
You left a day earlier than
Yeah.
that.
No,
We
there
ran-
was,
I
there
left
was
a day
four.
early.
We
there was
ran
four
out of
But I
wine.
still got
consecutive
my 4th day.
Yeah.
We ran out of wine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Corinthians 10:31 tell you. I don't know what it tell
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And the funny part is Book tried to go on to the strip and convert a few.
Oh.
Anyway,
Hey,
he tried to witness to a few whores, but but they said, honey, it's about this money. So
Hey, but I
I tried to
was,
turn him.
in order for them to listen to his Bible message,
Turn
he
it
was
to
gonna have
the
to
Lord.
pay. So
Nah, but real talk, that joint really does a lot for my energy level, man.
It does.
yeah,
The daily mundane, monotonous
yeah.
Yeah.
bullshit
Through the year.
people I gotta work with and just the regular rigmarole, just regular everyday life. It was good to get up in the morning or get up in the fucking afternoon
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
not have anything on your agenda,
Yeah.
not anyone telling you that they need breakfast or
Right.
I don't like jelly on my toast or
Right.
it's just it was great, man. It was
The thing about it
we
is,
laughed till we
yes,
Like,
we
Like,
if you have any group
Cried.
of friends
Yes.
that you
Ugh.
really value or even think that you value,
Yeah.
take a trip.
yeah.
You
and
gotta
go
go.
to Vegas. Go because and there are other places where you can do different
It's
things.
a
but go
different
to
kind
Vegas.
of bond
it
too,
is.
yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
I mean, like literally we had the best
Laughed
fun
to fever.
sitting around in the middle of the day.
Talking shit.
Talking
Hey,
shit.
you remember that one night?
Laughing
It's like
and joking.
5 o'clock in the morning. We eating club sandwiches.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Exactly.
And cold French fries.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The fucking best.
So this is my public service announcement, and this I'm gonna direct this at the ladies.
Give it a try.
Do it.
If your men, the men in your lives, decide to take a trip
Let
with
them
the
go.
boys, don't think it all bad.
Yeah, let them go.
That could be-
Because a lot of times men need to get with other men just so they can, feel manly
Man out.
and do whatever they do. Because it's a lot on our backs as well as y'all's. But
Yeah.
we tend to lose feel as though we're losing our identities when we don't get to be around and be macho.
Right.
Be
It could be a
alpha for
very
little bit.
major
Right.
positive for
And
them.
can I just add
Yes.
that I mean all of this started and is still the essence of our trip. We love football.
Right.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no.
And we like to play parlay bets.
Right.
Yes.
And that was part of this trip as well.
Yes.
That like we
It's a business
actually
trip first.
it's a business trip
It's a
first.
business
We
trip first.
enjoy sitting down, placing our bets. It's actually like a day and a half,
That's
2
like
days of our time.
therapeutic.
Or they might have
It is.
roulette tables that actually work.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
They might have one down there. Let's
Yeah,
go
they
see.
might actually have a roulette
I
table.
tell
that
you
work.
what, they were working on this
Yeah,
trip.
It was.
They were working overtime.
They was
They
working.
were.
They was
And them
working.
F650s was working
Yeah.
too, brother.
Hey, like my boy would say, they was working gooder than a bitch.
Gooder than a
Goodier than a bitch.
Okay, we're gonna switch gears for a second. There was a comment made by rapper Trick Daddy that's gotten a lot of heat this weekend. Though, for those of you who did not see the video,
I ain't see the video.
well, then I'm speaking to you as well.
I like.
And ladies,
I like Trick though.
don't shoot the messenger.
Mm.
I'm just gonna relay the message. You can go on World Star Hip Hop or wherever and find it. What he said, he aimed the message toward black women in particular.
But we got to qualify it because he don't speak for all of us.
No,
So,
he does not speak for all of us.
he doesn't speak for all of
Matter
us.
of fact,
Don't speak-
nobody whose first name is Trick can
Speaking
speak
for
for me.
Yeah.
However, what he said was black women need to step their game up because these other women, white women, Spanish women, Asian women, looking gooder than them.
Bitch.
Goodier than a bitch.
And as soon as they learn how to fry chicken,
It's a game changer.
it's, there might not be as much use.
Tell me what the secret is.
I'm
Juice.
gonna tell you what
Tell me
that
what the
is.
secret is to the fried chicken.
You gotta season the flour. You gotta season the chicken
Don't
and
give-
the flour.
Don't get
You gotta use self. I'm not gonna give them everything,
Yeah.
Oh,
but you
okay.
gotta use self-rising flour also. Your grease.
Don't stop. It. Cut it. You need to cut it.
That's enough. That's fine. That's
These are
enough.
hood secrets.
You
Yeah.
need a
Yeah.
cast
Grease.
iron frying pan too.
They do a
But
little too
once
much.
they get the whole
Yeah.
fried chicken, oh, that's a game changer. Because I'm gonna tell you,
They
you
got-
fry a piece of chicken for a man and it put him in slumber,
They got to
he
tighten up.
takes a knee.
He can't go back home.
What?
Trick said they got to tighten up.
They got to tighten up. So I don't know. That's not necessarily a public service announcement. That's a Trick Daddy announcement. I'm sure there is much dissent amongst black women regarding that because it's hard to speak to people in those type of terms and those
course.
generalizations. But you know,
Especially the way
take
he,
it how you want to take it. If you
especially the
don't-
way if you watch the video, especially the way he put it, right?
the way he put it.
the way he put it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he just blatantly said it, but
It didn't
when
seem like it was said with malice though.
no, it's
You know, you can look
was
it up
almost
and
like a
judge for
warning.
yourselves.
It was almost like a 2-minute
It was like
warning.
a warning.
It was, but it's still Trick Daddy, so he talks a certain way.
Right.
So it could be taken that way, but don't take it in a different way. He's just saying tighten up. Tighten up.
Whatever that means too.
Put forth the effort, whatever it is in your life, and tighten up.
And if it's
Hey,
and if that
Don't
doesn't-
just buy
if-
leggings to look cute.
and if that doesn't
take a
apply to
job.
you, then you ain't got to worry about
Run
it.
a little bit.
Right.
Don't just buy the leggings to look cute.
Right.
Just
Both of those
buy
things,
some running
exactly.
shoes and go for a jog. It'll do you some good.
Yeah.
And
It's clean your
that's from
mind out.
Pastor Trick Daddy. Remember.
Yeah.
So
I got some random psych facts.
yeah, go ahead. And then in about 9 minutes we're gonna visit the NFC East, and we're gonna talk a little bit
Oh.
about quarterback situations that are currently present in the NFC.
All right,
East.
9 minutes, go.
All right, random psych facts to combat your middle of the week blues. Closing your eyes actually helps you remember things.
Yes.
Like your lies.
Yeah.
People tend to overthink things at night or just when you're about to go to sleep.
Yep. That'll
Oh,
keep
very
you up an
much
extra
so.
2.5 hours.
Especially when you sleep alone.
You appear more attractive to another party when you can make them laugh.
Oh,
That's my only
Oh.
gift. That's my only gift.
Of course.
There's a difference between loving
I agree with that.
the idea of a
that's
person
your only gift.
and actually loving who they are.
It's true.
Wait, say that again.
'Cause you're busy
There's
disrespecting
actually
me.
a difference between loving the idea of someone and loving who they really are.
Okay.
Most humans have the attention span of about 10 minutes. After that, they revert to daydreaming.
10 minutes? That's pretty long.
But daydreams are pretty good too.
That's why we always go to it after 10 minutes.
Yeah.
If you want to know where your heart is, look at where your mind wanders.
Oh,
Juice, you about to make me melt.
oh, that was so romantic.
Juice, you about to make me melt.
Wait a minute.
No, my mind
I lost all my posture.
Vegas.
I lost all my posture.
Oh.
People who are easily embarrassed tend to be more trustworthy, loyal, honest, and generous.
Because they don't have nothing else to live for.
What?
Next.
No, explain that.
Say it again. Think about it. Say it again, Juice.
People who are easily embarrassed
Uh-huh.
tend to be more trustworthy, loyal, honest, and generous.
If you're easily embarrassed, you're insecure. If you're easily embarrassed, there are more things out there that just make you feel like you want to crawl into your shell. So you want to be better in those values that mean something.
People in love
No.
have similarities to people with OCD. Listening to breakup music helps you overcome the breakup quicker
That doesn't sound right.
That-
because the emotional validation that the music provides.
That makes me cry.
That doesn't sound right. Like Celine Dion got to be the most depressing chick. I
Hearing
ever
is the
heard.
last sense to go before you die.
Well, that's fine.
Did that study.
What did you say? Say that again.
Hearing is the last sense
Oh yeah,
to
yeah.
go
yeah.
before you
I
die.
believe that one.
You can't taste no food.
Often the people who are hardest to love are the ones who need it the most.
Oh yeah, I just saw that one. I believe that one.
I do too.
I do, but I don't want to. I just sad. But I do
People with
love
higher
that.
creativity are more likely to suffer from anxiety, depression, and bipolar disorder
That's him.
because they are more likely to feel like they're alone with their ideas.
He is.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's
No one else thinks
That's
that's
where-
demented.
In a group, people tend to look at the person they feel closest to when the whole group laughs.
Yep.
Say that last one again.
That was good, man.
In a group, people tend to look at the person they feel the closest to when everybody laughs.
Hey Jay, is that why you always talk?
Hey,
look at me when we're
So
all
don't hurt my feelings.
No,
When all you motherfuckers laugh, you look here. Because that will hurt my feelings. I need that.
What
You know
the?
that
What I tell you, the people who are hardest to love tend to need it the most.
you.
Hey, but you know what though? I had the best set of friends ever.
Yeah.
I got the best set of friends. I
Getting
swear
kind
to
of
God.
comfortable over
I'm
there.
serious,
bro.
man.
Hey, no, make
I'm
yourself
drinking liquor.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Nah, make yourself comfortable.
AD, I got the best set of. I got the best squad
Hey,
ever.
hey, you know what? I
I
beat
got
you.
the best squad
I beat you.
ever.
You know why? You know why? Because you're not your friend. I'm your friend,
Yeah.
and you're my friend. I have the best set of friends. Man.
No,
Think about it.
we're not gonna do that though.
Why not? Why not?
'Cause
Hold up.
I think this is gonna
Top
get
Why
confusing.
not? No, no.
Stop that.
Nah. I'm not trying to do that move that he's doing over there. That's weird.
No, but that's the same.
Nah, but what I'm
event.
saying is, it's the you know what it is, and don't get mad at me for this. Don't get mad
No,
at
no,
me
no,
for
I
this.
won't.
Duke's strength of schedule is always weaker because Duke doesn't play Duke.
Oh God,
Oh shit.
that's a tough analogy for me to swallow.
It's like weakness. I had the worst set of friends.
I'm gonna force it down with this. I'm gonna force it down with this.
Beat that.
But I will say
Beat
this.
that.
I will say this. For those of you watching, listening, or however, you ever go on a trip, usually there's a song of the trip.
Oh boy.
Mm.
Tell him.
Going back
Tell
to
them
our
what it is.
Vegas trip.
Yeah, you
Song of the trip.
Gotta get the dance stuff down
Nobody
too.
will even understand it.
They won't even get it. But
No, we
just so you
understand.
know, if you don't like it, you better learn to love it. And that's the Tory Lane. What's the name of the song?
Love.
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 Love. Hey.
Hey, listen.
That joint,
If you ain't like it
if you
before,
don't like it,
hear that in the club.
hear that in the club. 3-4 nights
Off a fifth of scotch.
in a row.
Lord have mercy.
In a row.
Lord Jesus.
Lord Jesus.
And tell me that joint ain't a party banger.
I ain't here for 3 nights in a
It'll,
row, but I did hear that one night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it played
Yeah.
every night.
But the instructions that we got to do when the song was on, they weren't really that clear.
Mm.
We,
I
we were told.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, I know you were.
Listen.
We were told by someone who is evidently tone deaf.
Yeah.
Yeah, to hum part of the song, which didn't really sound like part of the song.
Listen, man.
But they worked.
But it worked.
I'll put it to you like this. Every group has its people, and everyone plays a position. I just so happen to be the group dancer
You the choreographer?
by default. I keep telling y'all I keep telling y'all about the HMG dance team. We a battle dance crew. Anybody want to see us, come get served. Put that money up.
But I'm too cool to dance, y'all. So I'm in the cut.
That's why
I'm out here chilling in the cut.
lose.
I'm out here chilling in the cut. Yeah. Somebody come take my place. Hey, give me the address of where the dance tandem. Give me the address of where the dance tandem trials are gonna be held.
5831.
17901.
17
Bring your ass down the
1730.
Beltway.
Yeah. Come on down there.
Camp Springs, Maryland.
And if you got an F-250, we welcome you.
Yeah.
If you got an F-250 or F-350.
Tell them about the financing over that.
0% finance if only qualified lessees.
The all new F350
Okay.
with a power stroke 6.7.
Hey, there's a lot of F-350s out there walking around
there's a
in
lot.
Vegas, too.
There were.
Off
There
peak. Vegas is a place where in the summertime, the ugly people can't come. They wait till off peak to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can't be there in July and be an F-650.
Nah, the
Seven.
sun is too
Nah,
bright.
you seen a few.
But clothes off.
But
Yeah, with clothes off.
But off peak, you're allowed to walk you're allowed to walk your pet without a leash. Apparently, up and down the strip.
Yeah.
Oh my God! And all your monkeys,
They take the leash law off.
and all your little
Your
harambe's.
face, though. Your
Yeah.
face, though.
Oh, gorilla. Oh, face look like a gorilla.
I'm sorry, some of these are inside jokes.
Man, this is so healthy, yo. This is so healthy. It's so healthy.
Oh,
You have
man.
no idea.
I don't want to get started.
Okay.
If you start me up,
I
then
know,
we're not
I
going
know.
to finish.
Yeah, we're not gonna finish. We can
Pull my
plenty.
clothes off.
There's room for plenty more fuckery as the show goes on. But right now, I want to talk a little bit about the NFC East because
Yeah.
we have two hit fans here
Yeah.
of NFC East
Home
division
team.
rivals. That's Boog is a
Decent.
Cowboy fan,
Yeah.
Juice is a Redskins fan.
5-1.
But I want to take a look at the quarterback situations within the divisions, specifically those two teams. But if you look at the NFC East, your division is the neighborhood that you live in, so you have to keep up with the Joneses necessarily, right?
Yeah.
So the Giants have Eli Manning.
Mhm.
Yeah.
People are torn on where he stands as far as top tier or whatever, but he did win 2 Super Bowls.
And is he still Super Bowl caliber?
He's still Super Bowl caliber. But he's beginning to be on the tail end of his career.
Yeah.
Then you have the Eagles with Carson Wentz. They've
Just
kind
starting
of
out.
it's hard for me to give him any type of assessment
He's a rookie.
because they have really pared down the playbook for
Yeah,
him.
they only got
And he-
50%.
And he throws
In the playbook.
passes that don't even. He threw like 4 passes in the second half that didn't pass the line of scrimmage
Yeah.
of the 8.
Yeah.
Versus Minnesota's great defense. So
But that tells you how good Philly's defense played last Sunday.
Yes.
They impressed.
yeah, well, Philly defense is pretty good. It's just that you can run at their linebackers.
And thanks, Minnesota,
Yeah,
for
thanks.
fucking up like 8
Yeah,
of
oh
my
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
parlay
Thank you,
sheets.
Minnesota. If you guys had did what you're supposed to do, we'd
We'd be
be
all-
thousands of dollars richer right now.
Yeah, and that way, I didn't win that one sheet.
You didn't play. You didn't play the sheet that we won.
Minnesota.
They don't.
Yeah.
Where
They
did he
don't.
come
They
from?
don't.
But
They had
Minnesota
their
doesn't
whole
have
coach
that.
saying their offensive line was soft.
Minnesota
Yeah.
really
Yes,
just
yes, Mike Zimmer.
Hump.
Now,
Minnesota humped me.
so now I want to pare this down. I want to talk about the Redskins quarterback situation because this is a very important season. Redskins are
There's no-
currently 4-3. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no situation.
Kirk Cousins is playing under franchise tender of approximately $20 million. Now, next season, the Redskins have a decision. Well, this offseason, the Redskins have a decision to make. So that's why this season is ultra important. There's 3 things that might happen. Either they're going to sign him to a long-term extension, they continue the experiment, which is what this is this year, for another year, which would be at around $23, $24 million a year,
Wait.
which doesn't sound realistic at all.
If we let him go, what happens for us? What are our
Well,
options?
that's what I want to talk about. I think the most reasonable thing to do is for both parties to go their separate ways.
And draft.
I think you can
No.
draft a quarterback because
No.
can you pay him franchise money when next year Pierre Garçon and Deshaun Jackson are free agents?
What if he plays average to below average for the rest of the year? You don't have to pay him franchise money.
You think he'll take what, 15 million?
Yeah, he should.
He should, but after making 20 million, think he'll take 15 million?
Yeah.
No, I don't think he would have to. I think he can go to a team like
Some team would do it.
Cleveland.
Or Jacksonville.
Or they're playing.
I mean,
teams that'll pay.
This is the thing.
They'll pay for
Cur-
He's
That's
a
the
starter.
going-
He is a starter.
That's the going rate for quarterbacks, right?
Yeah, he is a
but
starter.
but the question is, what money is he worth?
That's
He's
the
a-
thing.
He's a starter, but
He's
what
a
money is he
starter.
worth?
Are
Not
you
at
going to give
20
him?
million?
No.
Okay, so I liken the quarterback position in the NFL to being married, right? Because you are married to that person, right?
Right.
The franchise quarterback, I should
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
Not just the quarterback, the franchise
right,
quarterback.
Right.
Now, the reason why I think it's such a good parallel between franchise quarterback and a wife is because it's hard to identify what makes a good one of either. Right? You
Yes.
think you know, right? When it comes to that time, you watch the combine.
Oh,
and these guys,
you know.
everyone, you know?
Oh, you know.
You don't know until you're in it, right?
Nope.
You pick the most beautiful girl.
Yes.
She's smart,
But you pick her based on
come from good family.
mom attributes. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Right,
Yeah.
Gorgeous, yo.
right.
Yeah.
Same thing with these quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Some of them are 6'4", 230 pounds,
But I'm married to you.
strong arm, look real good on the hoof, intelligent, played 3-4 years, but you don't know until the foot hit the fire. You don't know how they respond to adversity. Same thing with a wife, right?
To that damn stunt.
Mhm.
Same thing with a
Come up
wife.
B gap on your ass.
Right.
You get her, and the first sign of trouble, you get to meet the real her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure enough.
And all of a sudden, she's not in it. She might be abusive verbally. She might make you feel like less than a man.
Sure enough.
But so what is the first sign of fire in the quarterback situation?
Well, adversity. Like, okay, so
Injury?
for example,
Injury,
when your
being
team
benched.
gets
I mean,
down,
they went what 0-2, and then they won four straight.
right. But
That's
then,
pretty good in the sign of adversity.
but it depends though. It depends though, because also the schedule kind of
You a Redskin
Hey,
fan.
you
lined
can
up
only-
favorably.
you
Hold
can
on
only-
now,
you
hold
can
on now. We
you
beat
can
the
only-
Giants on the road,
You can only
They did
play-
beat the Giants,
and
on
we
the
beat the undefeated Philly team.
road. Well, that Philly team has a quarterback
Yeah,
though.
you can only.
A
I
rookie
understand.
quarterback. Yeah, I understand.
I
It's the
understand.
division you
Like
play-
we
you
won
play
division.
yourself.
We didn't win no just cup. It wasn't cupcake
Right.
games. And at Cleveland play everybody tough.
Well, yeah, they have.
Cleveland
I
balls
at
every
least for the
week.
first half. That's
They
for
just
sure.
they be losing,
Well,
but
I'll tell you
Cleveland
one
comes
thing.
the ball every
Had
week.
they played Cincinnati 9.5 points tougher.
Cincinnati is on Sunday at 9:30. You tune in.
No, he's talking about Cleveland.
Had they
last week.
played
You talking about
Cincinnati
Detroit.
about 9.5 points tougher last weekend,
You mean
then
Detroit?
about two of our parlays would have came through.
Yeah,
Detroit.
Had Cleveland played, I'm sorry.
Oh,
yeah.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
At Cleveland, yeah.
But let me finish my
See,
analogy
RG3
here,
should
though.
have started.
So, when you do stumble upon, because it's hard to measure the intangibles for the good wife or the franchise quarterback, but when you do stumble upon that person, everything is better.
That's Dak.
That's that.
That's Dak
No,
Prescott.
he said that's Dak.
Oh,
Dak.
that's Dak.
Yeah.
D.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm
A.
not used to these names.
K.
Yeah.
But like, so if you got a quarterback, okay,
You think he's good?
the person who's going to
I do too.
make my
Yeah.
example right
Yes.
now,
That's who.
Phillip Rivers.
He's good.
That team is crumbling around him, and yet they're relevant. And they've won 2 games in a row purely because of what he's capable of doing. And that's what someone who's considered a franchise quarterback needs to be able to do, because when times are hard, they got to be able to keep you afloat. And when times are great, they'll make them even greater. That's what a good wife does for a man. Is that correct?
Yeah. And it seems like he's been doing that for a couple of years
He
too.
been doing
Right.
Yeah.
But
career.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't start. I don't think he necessarily started out the player that he was though. Like the player that he is right now. I mean,
in his career, no, he
yeah, he's
didn't. He had to
grown a
mature to
lot.
that.
I mean, he's
But he's a
he's
franchise-
like
but-
a 12, 13-year veteran.
Mhm.
Something like that, yeah.
He's been around. He's only been doing this, playing
About
at the
6,
level
7, 8
about
years.
6, 7 years. So it took him about half his career to like.
Playing at this level, yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes it just takes you a while. Just like a marriage, things might start off
I
rocky,
disagree with that, Donald.
but she might grow as a person. That's the tough. That's the
I
tough
don't know
line
that.
That's the tough. Yeah, but
You got to see it through.
Okay. So
With
let's,
marriage, you got to
let's
see
follow
it
through
through.
because you're gonna help.
You can't just get into it and quit.
A marriage, you got to see it
Let's
through.
follow through with
You
that
won't go with
because
the marriage thing.
let's follow through with that because we're gonna go with the marriage thing. Okay, so
All
she
right.
might grow as a person, and if she does not, so you're stuck in purgatory waiting for her to grow.
That's
and if
the-
she does not, you're going 15 years without being in title contention, right?
Hey, that's the vows that you took, man. That's
yeah,
the
but
commitment that you made.
But guess what?
It's a commitment, right? Once
Guess
you
what?
say, once you give them that 20 million, right? You
It's
make
a
it a
commitment.
commitment.
It's a commitment. But guess what? Same thing with the marriage papers. There's an out. Both of y'all got to do is agree.
We'll take the cap hit.
You gotta take the cap hit because sometimes you gotta start over. Sometimes you gotta start over.
Yeah.
So I feel like in order to pay Kirk Cousins the long-term extensions, you better love him. You better be in love with him.
Yeah.
Because number one, he's not Scott
Exactly.
McCluhan's guy, and everybody wants their own guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So if he's not their guy,
He's not.
If he's not Tony.
he better be in love with him.
Yeah,
He better
yeah.
sweep him off his feet.
But that is the bottom line. Are they in
Are you
love
going
with
to
this
pour
guy?
that amount of money into that position, or are you going
Cut your
to,
losses.
or are you going to go with the other guy? I mean, put it on the rest of your roster.
If he's not Tony.
Because if you get there'll be a couple quarterbacks every year. And they get paid to scout way ahead. So if there's a guy you feel you can get mid to late first round,
But like you said, you don't know about that guy either.
you don't know.
You know, so
But you
essentially
you
starting
may
over.
know. Okay, so what you're saying is, in essence, this franchise tag this year, it's an engagement period, right?
Yeah, the
Newlywed.
engagement.
Engagement.
Newlywed.
Yes.
So I wouldn't go newlywed because it's just
Nah, this
it's
is
engagement.
engagement. Yeah.
engagement
And I
because
mean,
that long-term contract means you're
okay,
married,
yeah.
right?
True.
Yeah.
So I don't know how long an engagement they need. You know what I'm saying? So this
Well,
is
they
it.
only getting a year.
This is it.
But you shouldn't really get more than that.
It's
You-
usually a standard engagement.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
year
shouldn't
and a half.
get-
Yeah, a engagement should only be long enough to adequately plan a wedding, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
At the
So
most
we'll
2
see.
years.
Exactly.
You might find out that Kirk doesn't really wash his ass the way he
Yeah.
can't cook.
Maybe
Kurt
he's
needs
just
a
not
bidet.
Gruden's guy.
Kurt needed
Kurt
a
need
bidet.
need that
Kurt need a
bidet.
bidet.
With that warm
And
sauce.
Hey, here goes an aside.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
needed a
shit.
bidet.
There
Back
you
to
go.
Vegas. A lot of things are going to end up back to Vegas in this
Why
particular
not?
show.
We
And I
had
have
a
no
bidet.
shame in saying this.
Yeah.
Where we stayed
Whew,
was a
look.
5-star accommodation.
5
right?
stars.
And
Nothing
because we
less.
treat ourselves here at the HMG because we are He-Man. And as a He-Man, I'm not the least bit ashamed to say that I got turned on to something that might have changed my life. And I have a dream board that I haven't made yet,
Chill.
but a bidet is on it.
Yes.
Okay? Because the hotel we stayed in had heated toilet seats,
Indeed.
Mm.
a bidet that had front cleaning, back cleaning, and a dryer.
Yeah.
Okay?
A dryer.
Indeed.
A dryer.
And at first, I was all macho the first 2 times I used the bathroom. I said, I ain't going to use that. But I tell you what, after I tried it once,
Hey,
It'll
look.
change your life.
I wasn't gonna use it at all until you
Hey, you know what's
introduced-
on mine now?
until you
Actually,
introduced-
it keeps you from having to get in the shower every
But
time.
then- but
Because
that's-
me, every
hey.
time I
That's
and
what the
this,
baby
is,
wipes
this
are
is
for.
really personal.
No, it is.
No,
It
but
is.
go ahead,
It's
man.
okay.
If I'm not at home, I need baby wipes. But
Baby wipes.
every time I use
Do
the
that?
bathroom, I like to get in
Get
the shower
It's fine.
for myself.
It's hygienic.
right.
And
And for your
bidet-
underwear, too.
with the
Yeah.
bidet,
Oh,
Hey, can I say this
it
though?
felt so
Yeah,
good.
go
Hey,
ahead.
that joint came out.
My
a good
thing
strong stream.
Yeah.
was
I was in the seat moving forward and moving up and moving to the side. I was getting all that.
But
You know what I'm saying? Throw the dryer on,
the
Hey.
fir-
wipe once or twice,
Hey,
throw the
hey,
bidet back on,
hey,
put
just-
the dryer back on.
the
Was that
steamer in the shower.
Oh,
like that.
hey.
Yeah.
Like
My
that.
goodness.
I had to
Shower
throw it on
out
the
of
hummer
something.
one night. I almost choked.
Oh my
almost died
god!
in
I
that
almost
joint.
passed out in there.
the first
But that
time.
joint take all the alcohol out you, all the
Yeah,
toxins
yeah.
out you.
And they had a
It's
bench in
good
it
to just
too.
steam
Oh
it.
my lord!
Damn, you
Check
sat on
my
that bench. I
word.
sat on that bench.
Book
Oh
fell
my
asleep in
goodness,
that.
yeah.
joint.
Let's hope the Steve got the ass hairs off that joint between
Damn.
both of y'all.
Hey, Book. Hey, we family. Hey, doing. Hey,
No,
Book.
but
we
when I-
family.
when I
you
use-
came and cleaned it every day.
When I used the bidet after you though, it was already on the
yeah,
oscillating
but you put it
feature.
on your
What is
your
the
chest
oscillating
though.
feature? It was on there. What does it do?
Now you had it on the frontal
Yeah,
jump.
I thought you checked out the whole damn thing. You front,
I
rear.
ain't do no front.
Dry.
But oscillate, I didn't see how that would work. What is that?
Well, no.
The water goes oscillate?
Yeah.
Mhm.
What is the oscillating on?
It just moves. It just moves around.
In a small circle?
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
pressed the
I
rear.
guess.
I don't know.
I just
You
pressed
know,
rear, man.
I-
And I'm gonna tell you, for a dude like me whose stomach was upset for the last 2 days, that joint saved me.
Yeah.
That joint saved me. So I'm just saying, any of y'all too uppity or think it's not macho, you need your ass for your whole life.
Yeah.
So you might as well
Keep that
take care
shit
of
clean.
too.
Yeah, keep that shit clean.
Okay, back to the quarterback discussion. I want to talk about the Cowboys situation now because this is interesting.
This is a big one.
Oh, that's
Between
Book's
Dak
guy.
and Tony.
That's Book's
right?
guy.
And I did some research. I looked at the stats for Tony Romo, and believe it or not, like It's funny how revisionist history is.
He sucks.
Tony Romo hasn't been injured as much as I thought
No.
in his career. He hasn't missed that many games of seasons of football.
But if you
Just
look,
the last couple years,
I'm
he had
about
a
to say,
couple
yeah.
more. Last year, he played 4 games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but that's
but,
the only time his durability has come into question, though.
Right.
It just seems prevalent because it's every
Because
year.
it was
Yeah.
after a really up year and they had high expectations.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And
For the team.
I don't anticipate Tony Romo being there beyond this year. I don't know how they're going to work that out. But I heard a general manager say that the way teams view positions or the money they pay a player, they view it by the amount they pour into a position. So with Dak making around $550,000 for the next 3 years, perhaps they could keep Tony Romo next year. But the cap hit is $24 million.
Oh,
It's not what he's making, but that would be the cap hit
wow.
if they cut him. So I don't know if they'd have to add. Would he be willing to restructure to either stay or to go? Because if you potentially, the Cowboys have a very
bright
young
future.
roster.
They got all their linemen are
The only
25
people-
and under.
The only person, and I was telling Mark this prior to the season, I was like, man, the Cowboys are in win now mode, right? Just speaking out of ignorance, because everyone knows their own roster better than other rosters, right? So I was like, man, the
We
Cowboys
study
are
it.
in win now mode because I'm thinking about Tony Romo
Right.
and Jason Witten
Yeah.
purely,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I looked at the
Nah.
roster, and
Talk
they
to Boog.
pretty
It's
much
like-
had one of the youngest
So he
Talk to
crazy.
Boog,
rosters
man.
by far. Boog hadn't looked at the roster yet because
But
he
Boog
agreed
knew.
with me.
I did.
No, he
This
knew.
was- I'm talking about-
told-
no, this was before preseason.
Oh,
when I said
I'm sorry.
before summer training camp.
Nah, but they do. I knew
Their
that.
their roster is like one of the youngest in the league. And if Jalen Smith happens to work out,
What
they
I
could
was
have a
saying.
potential situation. Of course, Seattle's going to be the model, but they could literally have a potential situation where you could fill that team because they claim they need pass rushers. And one is going to come off on the market every
Mhm.
year. They do.
Mhm.
They have the money. They'll have the money to throw at them if you get rid of. So I don't see how,
No, the
in
simple,
what universe, you keep Tony Romo.
the simple fact that you hit on Dak in
Right.
this situation and the talent that they have on offense. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of trading first round draft picks, future draft picks to move up.
Mhm.
But they've set themselves up to move up in the first round
Mm-hmm.
to get an another elite pass
Pass
rusher
rusher.
next year.
Yeah.
Well,
On
next
top of
year,
Jalen
is,
Smith
next
coming
year
back.
is a bunch of them too.
On top of
bunch
him
of
coming
Hey,
back. and
y'all
then on
just
top
be
of
ready
playing that
Thanksgiving
defense,
Day, man. Don't nobody
Oh,
care
yeah,
about
we'll
that
be
bullshit.
there.
Y'all be ready
We'll be
Thanksgiving
there.
Day and
We'll
eat
definitely
early
be
so
there.
your dinner ain't ruined.
Hey, my drink gonna
'Cause
be
we gonna
that shit
ruin
gonna
the dinner.
taste delicious.
The,
But,
the
but look-
Redskins gonna
Trying to
ruin
get
the
to-
If we think-
Cowboys.
Trying to get to that
if we really
catfish.
try, if we really give some thought to this Dak situation,
Dak like that.
Dak like
even
that.
if he's not,
He like
he's
that.
not. He won't be a bump. And
No,
behind
he
that
like
line,
that.
he's good
the
enough
way
to
the way they're
The
playing
line.
it, it's forcing the play callers
poised.
to do their job.
He like
He's
that.
running the plays.
Yeah. He grew up with some adversity.
Yeah, I mean, he's
Yeah,
He used
It's just-
to that
it's-
being
yeah.
a fan base can love a player
Dak like that.
too much.
He built that.
And Tony Romo is great.
F-250 tough.
He built Ford tough.
Tony Romo's been great, and I've
Man,
always
Tony
felt like
Romo
he's
is
gotten
a-
too much
Is a
of the
Silverado.
blame. But it's just, hey man,
Maybe
maybe
it's
just
a
wasn't
Cowboy
meant
quarterback.
to be.
You got that star on your chest. You're just going to get scrutinized more than any other.
Is
I
Jerry-
do think he's going to come back and get their starting role back.
Oh yeah, he's going to because
He's
they're
gonna get
they're
back.
in playoff.
Not this
contention.
week, but the following week, and they're going to bring him back versus a team like Cleveland.
No,
Who-
they're gonna
who-
wait till
Tony-
That's a
Dak
perfect
loses.
game. To,
Who, Tony Romo?
yeah, they're
You
going
think
to
they're
bring
gonna
him back.
honestly bring him back?
They're going to bring him back
Do you think they
versus
should?
Cleveland because
Do you
they
think
play
they
Cleveland.
should?
They're Cleveland
After the bye?
I
after-
think
Do you
that
think they
matches
should?
chemistry. I
After-
think
no,
they
they play
should?
Philly this
Thanksgiving
week,
Day.
and then they play.
I think Thanksgiving Day would be great.
I think they play Cleveland
Do you
right
think
after.
they should?
I think so.
Yeah, I think they should.
Bring Tony back?
I'm gonna tell you why I think so. But I think I wait for a hiccup in the road, and just make an excuse to put him in.
Yeah,
But-
it just
But I just think they've put themselves in
they're
position
going
to win now. So let Dak do all the lifting.
win
till they
now
get to
with
about 10
Tony.
games. With Tony.
Yeah,
Yeah, with Tony. Because there's going to be a couple of audibles or throws. Now, granted, when you do that, there's a
You
risk
ruin
of
chemistry.
you can ruin the team chemistry. That's a chance you take.
Chemistry.
But there's a couple throws if they were to go into the playoffs that a Tony Romo could make.
And
at
here's
this
what you
point in his
got to
career.
think.
But
You got to
he's
ask
gonna
yourself,
make the
what would
throws
Bill
that Dak
Belichick do?
But you scale it back for Tony too, though. I think you run this about the same formula you play. You don't put the game. You don't have to. What
You scale
what
it
you've
back for
shown
Tony?
is you don't have to put the game on Tony. And Tony needs to. The play call doesn't need to deviate too much.
Well, Tony needs to realize that as
He
well.
needs to. Can he not realize it? Look what he's watching right now.
Tony's gonna make.
Tony's Tony though. He's a gunslinger.
He's gonna make the throws that Dak won't make, but he'll also make the throws that Dak won't make.
Exactly.
Right.
Well said.
Yeah.
I mean, I know what you meant by that, but I
Right.
mean, you're gonna get rid of him. He's not gonna be there next year.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, and you talk about
And if you
ruining,
keep him there next
ruining
year,
chemistry.
What a favor.
You might ruin it for this year.
Half a
That's
year.
possible.
Right.
It's possible. But then it's possible that he may lead the team.
Well, I'm a conspiracy theorist, so I have a feeling all of a sudden
You
Dak
gotta think-
gonna run to the sideline and all of a sudden get up slow. They're gonna say, Dak, it's your team, man. Go ahead. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying for the future.
All right, it may not happen, but I'm a conspiracy theorist.
Right.
When that
Yeah.
man come out, when he come out for one play and never
Limping,
get it back.
right. Yeah, Tony got in there.
Yeah.
Tony, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I just feel like
Okay.
Dak is your future.
your team is
He's the future.
okay. So like, let's look at both. What are they? 5-1, right?
5-1.
Had a bye. They just had a bye, right?
Yeah, coming off the bye.
I
At
mean,
home. At home off the bye.
Minnesota's 5-1. That's it. Top of the NFC, right? Only two
Yeah.
5-1 teams.
Minnesota ain't for real.
Yeah.
Cowboys for real.
So they're like sitting in a position to be
Yes.
close
Very
to
good
buy
position.
for the number one seed in the division in
Yes.
the conference.
Oh,
Yes.
Hold on, you're a little early, but yes.
Well, I'm just talking about
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Tight.
All right.
I'm very early. It's 10 more games they have to play.
The season was over.
And
now,
the season don't
yeah.
start until November. But I'm
I just
saying,
don't think Minnesota's that good.
I just think when you get
Cowboys
They don't
are
have
good.
enough.
The Cowboys are good though.
a start like that, you just kind of make it so that you're allowed to have a 2-3 game
Hiccups.
losing streak and still
Slide.
be in playoff
Yeah.
contention.
Yeah.
And
When
if you look at
start
their
mediocre
schedule,
or slow, it's tough. You gotta be perfect.
It
It's
allows
actually
for that.
they got a last place schedule. So
Who?
Cowboys.
Yeah.
So is it, have they reached the tough part of the
spread,
schedule?
It's
or-
spread out very well
Right,
if you look at the remaining schedule.
right.
So, I mean, there's Pittsburgh in there.
Super
who might-
producer
who
D
might be
said
playing
that,
without
the Chiefs,
Roethlisberger.
Cowboys facing
You got the Ravens who've been
upcoming are pretty
inconsistent.
dope.
So you got Cleveland. Minnesota's probably going to be like one of your tougher ones because of their defense.
Hey,
But
and
they don't
fix
have
your
anybody.
Fix your face, because you know who you got to see Thanksgiving.
We got the
Day.
Redskins. We got the Redskins.
Don't
Yeah,
act like
Redskins.
that means that. Don't act like
Yeah.
you can sneeze at that though.
Not true.
We got a Redskins.
Don't act like you can. Don't act like you can sneeze at that. He's
So,
like, oh,
it
sweet
could even
baby,
be-
you got Baltimore on his finger and contestant and all that damn shit.
I'm talking about
Yeah,
outside.
don't act like-
outside, man.
Yeah. You still got to
Yeah,
fuck
man.
with
We
us
got to play the skills
on Thanksgiving.
Man. Yeah,
That's
we gotta
nothing to
play that,
sneeze
man.
at, bro.
My
I
mic
know.
don't move as smooth
I
as
know.
other people's mic don't. I
You just got to
my
touch
money
that
shit ain't
joint.
right,
See, you
yeah.
got my joint move.
Why your joint smooth? That's not even yours.
I don't get. I'm on Mike's mic.
That's Mac mic. My joint don't move like.
Well,
trying
needless
like
to say,
I'm okay, man.
the quarterback position in the NFC East is looking up, and we will.
Hey, so you think Eli's the worst quarterback? This 2-time Super Bowl winning
I don't.
quarterback?
I
in the
know.
NFC?
I don't think he's the
Who's the
worst.
worst
I just
quarterback
think
in the
that.
NFC East?
I just
I
think
just
the
think that
leadership
for the
is
next
bad.
10, I don't think he'll be playing for the next 10 years. Or
It's
perhaps
Eli.
he will be.
It's Eli, but it's not in a bad light. He's just the least good.
I mean, okay, let's put it this way: we've seen the
Shut
best
up,
of Eli.
shut up, Darnell. Shut up.
Eli's not
I'm
going
trying
to play
correct
way
my
better.
English.
So
Yeah.
you like Carson Wentz better than Eli?
I do.
I'm looking for potential. Yeah,
Yeah.
2 minutes left in the game. Who you want with the ball?
Eli.
Eli or Carson Wentz?
Eli.
Eli this year
Eli.
But there ain't no 2 minutes left in the game.
Any
it's
year.
8
any
games in 2
in
minutes.
5
left.
years, 10 years.
Any year.
Hey, listen. 2
Eli-
minutes left in the game. Eli over Peyton.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know. Depends
Yeah.
which game.
Yeah.
Regular
They
season,
had the
playoff.
two most miraculous comebacks in Super Bowl history.
Yeah.
They could prevent
Regular.
it.
Okay, that's a big game.
Huge. It's the biggest game of
What the
ever.
hell I'm talking about? I don't give a damn about a regular season game. I'm talking
Because
about the
Eli,
big game.
his demeanor, that catatonic look that he has, is probably why he fared so well in those
He's
situations.
thrown the most perfect
But hold on.
passes when it really mattered.
No, that was a spectacular catch.
No, I'm
David
talking about
Tyree
the one
made.
to Manningham, the second one.
Oh yeah, that was
that was
spectacular
Osama?
catch too.
Oh
That was a
my
great catch.
god,
That was a great catch
that whole
too, though.
playoffs, he was off
He
the
threw
chain.
two picks though before that. No.
But still,
Yeah.
when it 2
That's
minutes,
because he'll throw it.
2 minutes left
He's
in the
not gonna
game.
play it that safe.
Yeah, he that guy.
Eli.
I don't know how to
He
play
that
it.
guy.
You know how to play it.
I believe in Eli. Tell him, Dion.
But I'll put it to you like this, guys. If you don't have a quarterback, you're better off being alone.
You ain't got shit.
It's the same thing with it. If you don't got a real wife, you might as well just play the game single until you bump into that woman, man.
Go
Enjoy
to
that.
Vegas.
Enjoy
Find
that.
something.
You can't just take everybody and try to
Yeah.
make them your wife. So that's what happened. Trust me, I'm a Raider fan. We did that every year. We tried to grab other people's trash. We tried to draft them. We tried every year. We had somebody's veteran free agent because we didn't want to develop a quarterback. And it,
Hey
and
man,
it
you
puts
can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
and it puts you in
That's what the Raiders
purgatory
was doing
for
for
15 to
years.
20 years. You gotta just find one, develop them, and whatever. So the Redskins, hopefully they get it right. If not, they'll be starting again because we were fooled with that. If we were talking about a girl, RG3 was the beautiful girl, and that first year won us over. And then after that, we saw her bitch ways.
Yeah,
We
and
said
then
we can't live with her.
she burnt that fried
Can't live-
chicken.
And then she got hurt
Yeah.
and started to talk about household duties and why I gotta do that. I ain't doing this no more.
Oh Lord, why don't do your head like that? Please,
Anyway,
don't do
um,
that.
And
real
start
quick.
waving your finger.
Let's talk about basketball real quick because NBA did start Tuesday night. Do we have any early?
Oh, you see my
indication-
Spurs boy?
No.
Did you see LeBron's
Dusting the
windmill?
boys off.
Did you see LeBron's
No.
windmill oop?
There
That's what
are-
I want to know.
There are no early
Did you see
returns.
King James windmill oop?
There's no such thing as an early return in a season that lasts 82 games.
Hey, I just have to say,
Hey,
There's no such thing.
hey, I'll say it here and I'll say it now.
Oh God.
King James is that dude.
Athleticism
Doesn't
won't
matter.
go anywhere.
It won't. He got
Ath-
titles.
Yeah,
Athleticism
no.
got him titles.
Athleticism.
Hey, if you said that 5 years ago, I'd almost be quiet.
No.
Hey.
no, I think he's agreeing
Athleticism.
with. I think he's trying to
I'm
be on
agreeing
your side
with you. Yeah.
Oh, you're my man. You're my man.
Athleticism
Okay,
you
fuck
can
what
you
he
can
said.
display in game one,
Yeah.
but team chemistry,
Oh,
victoriousness,
What?
You gonna
efficient-
joke
Sounds
that?
like old contemporary.
If-
Nah, you
Efficiencies.
sound like you sound like Jesse Jackson.
and
Just
then
gonna make
but
up
all
some
of these
shit.
things for how well a team plays together. One
that's
game,
that's
two
too
games.
early. It's way too early for that.
Nah,
Yeah.
athleticisms
Come
though.
on, we
What
just,
I'm saying is, did you
Athleticism.
see the oop that he caught in Windmill the Jump?
This is the best time of year.
You
for
don't
that.
get to see that much.
It's the
There's
best
not
time,
many people on earth can catch a oop
Nah.
and windmill the,
Right.
the oop.
especially the Earth that end with an
Actually,
F.
there's a lot of those guys
on
now.
a fast break.
There's a
Right.
lot of
they got
on
one
a
on every
fast-
team.
on a fast break.
There's a lot of catching.
They got the Bama from Orlando can do that,
Maybe not
right?
back in the day.
Yo, he caught the joint on a fast break and windmill the jump.
Nah,
Can I tell you something?
Same junk.
There's a
Yeah,
6'3",
Aaron Gordon, okay.
146-pound high schooler right now catching oops and windmill. Everybody doing that one.
Right.
Well,
I'm
that
just-
joint look better when King James do it.
no, I'm just saying. But
and
when
I'm
you,
doing it with the head joint and all that.
I was
Yeah,
with
you
you
are.
until you said ain't too many Bamas on earth because it seems like every
Well,
damn
they can't
mixtape tape
do
I'm
it like
seeing-
that. They don't make it look like that. He caught
Right.
the joint
No.
on a fast break
Right.
and windmill the oop. I
Yeah,
say,
I
yo,
mean, look,
he ain't lost a step. I
LeBron
know
just look
right
like
now.
everybody big brother out there, Jordan.
He do.
he do.
Little,
He
little
do.
boys.
Big
It's
brother
just
Peyton on his hairline.
He
I'm
do.
gonna fight this damn microphone.
I'ma
right
tell
into
you.
the night,
What
man,
the
'cause
Golden
it's-
State look like? Y'all seen them play? I
Yeah,
ain't
we
watched
saw
them play.
We
Look
saw him a
good.
little
Spurs
at
beat
the
him
end.
No, they got their head
Spurs
dumped by
beat him by
Spurs.
29.
Is
In Oakland.
is Kevin Durant in the way? He looked like he out of sorts.
Nah,
though,
you
right?
been making me laugh, man. You can't.
One game.
You can't. It's one game.
One game, man.
Game.
Nigga,
And you played the Spurs.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
he
but the
ran out
Spurs
the
was
gym.
they were ready.
The Spurs are
I mean,
always
the
ready.
Spurs, the Spurs showed where
Always
they're going to be
ready.
deficient, though. They better get some rim protection
Yeah.
Who, the
because people
Spurs?
going to go right to the front of the
Yeah,
hoop.
that's what they're
Right to the
saying
front of the
when
rim.
they lost Bogut. They
Bogut,
said that's
yeah.
a big thing. He just
Bogut
being
got
in the
hurt in
way.
game 5 in the
7
finals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
It's
changed
7
everything.
footer. If you can't protect the rim versus LeBron,
Yeah.
Because he can't shoot. You
Good
got to
night.
protect the rim on
Good
him,
night,
you
go
know?
home.
you got to have a couple of big dudes
Sit
in
down.
there.
Yeah.
Because
It's like-
all he's going to, because no
That's all he gonna do.
no perimeter player
close.
is big enough.
So is
to
every
keep him
team-
out
Is
of the
every
paint.
team building to defend LeBron?
That's what he said,
Yeah, he feels like that.
which is funny because they built their team to beat Golden State. But
To beat Steph Curry.
yeah, it's kind of funny that he said, that's LeBron's a little backward ass nigga.
I know.
And he been doing that for years.
No.
But you know, he
no.
just said recently that he's the reason why super teams are forming.
I know.
Oh, the one that
When-
started it.
When he
No,
just
No.
built his
Super,
team.
when super teams were forming before him, though.
Yeah, I know.
How can he say that?
Because he's LeBron.
Oh.
Who's going to fact check him on that?
But you don't have to fact check. All you gotta do is think. The reason he went
If
to
you-
Miami
was
was
to
because of a
build.
super team in Boston.
But listen. People like LeBron. LeBron fans don't make sense. You ever talk to LeBron fans?
I'm one. I don't
They
make
just
sense.
love LeBron. They be like, hey, he the best player ever. I'm like, wow.
I don't know about that, but I'm a
For
LeBron.
that
They'll tell you.
magnificent jobs.
Yeah, they just,
I'm build a
go
wall,
by
make
LeBron.
them pay for it.
the way all the so like it's like KD, it's like LeBron, it's like any of these decisions. These guys who are making decisions to go to these other teams are smart enough to know in 20 years none of that's gonna matter. when it's all said and done,
Yeah.
Titles.
and they got their
Winners
titles,
and losers.
it's only gonna be us old sour people be like, I don't like the way they did that, Joe. They went to other teams. It's
Right.
gonna be like, hey,
You know
won
what?
5, 6
I
titles.
think that's
Yeah,
what
it don't
LeBron
matter.
realized, though.
Yeah, you
He made
realize
that
that.
decision. He's
That's
like,
what
you know what?
I'll just take the
I gotta do what's
backlash
best for
later
me.
to be considered an all-time great, right?
Yeah.
He didn't want to be an all-time great that never won one.
Yeah.
And the most beautiful thing about LeBron
He
is,
went back home.
is
got
that he worked it out so he could win two and come back.
Yeah.
Now that
That's
was
vicious.
poetic.
That was.
That was beautiful.
Hey, you think
And I
that
don't care for the guy.
you think that since Golden State lost to San Antonio, KD's gonna want to go play for the Spurs?
Yes. Hey, nah. Hey,
KD should have.
he picked a position
He did.
that he's not familiar in, and he's just gonna ride with this jump
Yeah,
because
ride it up.
he's on that 1-2 year deal, that deal with the 1 year option.
and then the 1 year option. Yeah.
I know you do not. He better not dare opt out.
Why not?
Hey,
Well, he's gonna opt out
whatever
to get the more
He
money.
can do what he
Yeah.
wants.
He's gonna opt out, but you
Yeah.
can't go there and if depending on how it goes, leave. I mean, I guess you can.
Why not?
He can. Why not? He's already did what he just
The
did.
man can go play wherever he wants.
Where-
I mean, yeah,
Whatever
he
he
could do that, but I mean, the scrutiny he's gonna get. He doesn't seem like the type that likes the scrutiny.
I
Like
actually-
you said, if he goes somewhere and he wins, people gonna forget about that down the road.
People
Exactly.
will, but can he take it though
I actually thought that
for the short term?
I actually thought that he was gonna opt out after the first year, and Russell was gonna play out his contract, and they both end up in LA.
That was the rumor.
Yeah, but
That
that's
was the
not
rumor.
gonna
But
happen
apparently,
now,
him and
'cause-
Russell weren't as close or good of friends. Like now, I will tell you what jumped out to me. Last night, Anthony Davis had
Oh,
a
50.
ridiculous stat.
Yo,
50 burgers.
I thought it was fake. I thought it was fake.
50
Jesus, 50 points,
50
Hey,
burgers.
that young boy is
16
coming.
rebounds,
He coming.
50
4
burgers.
blocks.
He's healthy.
Was it like 5 steals?
He didn't
Like
finish-
7 assists.
He
7
didn't-
assists?
yeah, he
Like
didn't
that's a
finish
stat
last
stuff.
year.
And they lost.
Yeah, they lost. He didn't
And they
finish last
lost.
year.
He
And the-
need to go somewhere else.
That's what I was surprised that he re-upped with New
Mm.
Orleans.
He
Because
need to go somewhere else.
He is in the position. What I said before he did it. He's the best player that we hardly ever see play.
Yeah,
Mhm.
And you gotta go. They say you don't need a bigger market, but he got to get out of New Orleans
yeah.
because he's not even gonna make the playoffs on in that team. So his prime years, and after this contract, he's gone.
But sometimes being a man is more important than markets.
But he has a talent where he'll be the man pretty much anywhere.
But
he
why are
goes.
you surprised that he re-up?
Because we don't see him.
You see that contract he signed?
I did.
He can play that and still get another max contract in
Yeah.
3 years.
Yeah,
Why not?
he can. I do.
Then he can do whatever he wants.
I
I
mean,
do it.
The boy's only what's he 22?
Especially if
that's
there's
right. Yeah, he played 1
especially
year.
if
in
there's
college.
no,
22.
especially if there's no other team
His
right
eyebrows older though.
now. Yeah,
And
Yeah,
just like
bro.
just like 38.
especially if there's no other team right now that can afford him
Right.
at that price.
Hey,
Yeah.
they can afford him. They'll figure out a way to get him underneath that cap.
Jeez Louise.
But every situation isn't a great situation. So, but like I made mention to in the opening of the show, this will be a very interesting time because now is when I start to lose sleep. Because before I go to bed, I got to take a customary check to see what sports is on TV with basketball, football, college basketball
Yeah.
in full swing.
And the World Series.
Ladies, let your man live a little bit during this time of
Go
year, man.
Cubbies.
Just a little
Or
bit.
just cuddle up next to him and be quiet and learn something, man.
Just a little bit.
Watch
Yeah.
some sports.
Learn what a 9 route is. Yeah.
Watch some sports. You might
Watch
find sports that
drag.
kind of interesting. They make a lot of money, so people
A
must watch
slant.
them.
Yeah.
Don't make it be all about you.
Yeah.
Before we go, let's revisit Vegas real quick, right?
Oh,
Oh.
man.
Sure.
I want to close off
Hey,
the
when
show.
you
with
said
some-
that, when you said that,
problem.
I just got sleepy.
Yeah.
You said what?
When you said Vegas, I just got sleepy. Shit. But by all means,
I did some major damage to my insides out there.
I did too.
You want to give a rundown? Book.
Do
Can we
tell.
give the rundown real quick? about what
I
we
don't
did?
even I
How many
I'm
bottles?
ashamed to say how much we drank out there.
Yes,
Half gallon.
It's
because the way we do Bible study
She was
is
real. Yeah. Yeah.
we hold
Intoxicated.
communion with our Bible study.
Yeah.
So
A half gallon?
Half gallon Chivas Regal, 2 Obans, 3. What was it?
McAllen.
Macallans, 2 Glenfiddiches.
No, one Glenlivet too.
Yeah.
Oh,
a
2
Glen-
Glenfiddich,
No,
one
one
Glen,
Glenfiddich, one
one
Glenlivet.
one Glenfiddich, one Glenlevitt.
And
Uh,
that's not out. That's not has nothing to do with what we did
Right.
actually at establishments.
3 Cirocs.
Yeah.
One was a half gallon.
One was a half gallon.
A half gallon of Fireball.
And a half gallon of Fireball.
Y'all did the Fireball. I didn't fuck with the Fireball. Y'all two motherfuckers did the Fireball.
That
I had a hit of the Fireball.
You did that.
Or
You
two
started
hits.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did
in
something.
5 days.
5
in 5 days. So, would you believe us when we say during our Bible study we actually did see the Holy Ghost?
Yeah. Had to.
So you know
Had
that
to.
bidet was on full blast.
It was.
Give your ass a checklist.
Yes. But now that we're back, hopefully our batteries are fresh.
No, they're not.
We're recharged.
I slept through work today, man.
Did you really?
It's gonna
What,
take me. It's
man?
gonna take me.
That
a
joint
few
It was
days.
tough today,
unbelievable.
wasn't
Nah,
it?
it
Man,
was
it
good.
today
Yo,
was
I
my
couldn't
first day
concentrate.
back.
Me too.
First of all,
me too. Today's my first day back.
This group text. This right I had to close my office door today. I was laughing so hard. I was laughing out loud. I had people thinking something was really wrong with me today.
Yeah, somebody shushed me today.
Yeah,
Well,
I got
something is
shushed.
wrong with you though.
yeah. You're
Something
right.
is wrong
I
with
had to
I
shut
got
the door
shushed today.
because it was going hard. We must
I
we
didn't
must have
need
sent
it.
like
We
about
did.
200 texts today.
Easily.
Now, I
I was in
have
a meeting for an hour and there was like 40 texts on my phone I had to catch
Right.
up on.
right.
Yeah.
I always go back and I read them.
Good reading material.
I have a question because I saw this on a few people in Vegas,
Um,
and I think it's too late in the show, and I doubt any ladies are watching that would be calling. But can someone explain to me the purpose of Spanx?
Oh, keeps everything
to
tucked
cinch it in. Yeah, to cinch it in.
Since
Yeah.
what in?
Everything.
In the midsection.
Like your whole midsection.
Yeah.
Okay.
It
It's
gives
like
them
one
the
of those
hourglass.
waistbands when you running.
It gives them the hourglass figure.
Yeah. Listen.
Fat
So
on
what
top,
happens when it comes off though?
Everything
It
comes out.
turned into a pear.
Whatever's in there,
Yeah.
and it's a whole lot could be in there.
Yeah, it turned into a pear.
So
Hey,
is that fair to us?
the price
matter.
the price of trying to be cute, man. They go through a
Yes.
lot, man. I just applaud them for trying.
You know, I tell
I
you
can't
what,
I can't help
you
it.
see
know.
Spanx, you
It's hard
see
for women,
eyelashes peel off,
Yeah.
you see all types of shit.
Mm-hmm.
But when the lights go down,
They all look good. I must admit, like, okay, so observations from Vegas. I think Vegas is very different for males and females. I once had a friend tell me that Vegas is for men strictly. And I had a friend once tell me, a white friend of mine, that if his girl ever decided to go to Vegas, he would no longer mess with her.
whoa,
It's just a dead on a girl
Wow.
trip because what he said is
I don't know about that.
Vegas
nah.
is made
Yeah.
for men.
People
Nah,
parents go.
I wouldn't
come
say
on,
that.
man. That's
No,
that's-
but the reason he's talking about the
probably-
reason why it was originally made was for GIs on vacation. And all that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So he's like,
passing through.
he said, think of all the stuff that guys can do, and then with like they put the shop in there for the girls and all this other
Yeah.
stuff. But you know, the girls are. But what I observed out there with the women is literally, they wear stuff that you can only wear there, Miami.
Yeah.
What's the other place they might be able to wear that? Like this is not even close to everyday wear.
No,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Right.
Like
That's
where do
Vegas
you
stuff,
buy
yeah.
this stuff? And other than these places, where can you wear it?
But I mean, that's part
That's
of
the
it,
whole-
right?
that's the
the
whole
whole point
part
of
of
it,
it.
right? Like, if you think about it, somebody
Yeah, but
walking-
Vegas nightlife is different than Vegas day life.
no,
very
it is.
different.
It
Yeah.
is.
So
but at the
like,
same
very
time,
night
like,
you see things differently than
but
you
at the same
do.
time, you think
Because there's
about
a lot
it,
of nice shows and there's a lot of
there is.
there's a lot of
It's
good things.
Vegas-
for,
good
like,
restaurants.
families.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's great
Like
stuff.
when I see
food.
But
when I see
Yeah.
the married couples out there, even the wives with their husbands, they are dressed
Out.
to the nine.
But when
Yeah.
you think about it, right?
Well,
if
look at where we stay though.
Oh yeah, okay, you're right. We
you
don't
think-
we
and
don't
you-
stay at the
We
little.
stay in fine
We
establishments.
strictly
Yeah.
nothing but the best for HMG. Strictly 5-star
Yeah,
establishment.
we got a shout
So
out
we
to
5-star type.
Right.
Aria Resort and Casino.
Yeah.
And if you think about,
And if
I
you
mean,
don't know, you don't know.
if you think about it, you're on the beach in Jamaica.
Huh?
You'll see more skin there on a woman than you would in Vegas.
For sure. Yeah, but somehow they ain't looking as sexy.
It's not. No, they're not.
It's different.
But is it as risque? I mean, you see more on the beach,
You do see
and it's
more of
fine.
It's
Go
fine.
there with your girl, and you.
But you expect to see that though, I guess.
So
I'm confused. You're right. I'm
I
just,
mean, what you're talking about is how much they expose their body.
No,
and
no,
what
I'm
they
not talking
wear.
about how they must expose. Just these outfits, like where do you get them?
Oh, what?
Like with special slashes, certain
come on
places.
now.
and-
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
gotta
it's
get it.
stylish too. It's not about what they show. I mean,
Ah,
we don't really see them
Ah.
show too much,
yeah,
do
you
we?
ain't worried
Nah,
about
not
that,
really.
No, it's just that you just know that this is just a
Yeah,
special.
This
That's
skirt's so
Vegas.
short though.
Yeah, skirt short. But I'm just saying, it's just, I'm doing a poor job explaining it. It's just everything has a little bit of accent. Like you can tell the girls are dressing for more than the guys.
Yes.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
They're dressing for the other
Girls
girls,
have
so
to.
that the girl can tap and be like, girl, you know how girls.
They have to.
I love when girls do this. You did that.
Yeah. They have to. Hey, but
Hey,
there was
girl.
Hey, what?
but there was a dude.
You did
But there
that.
was a dude that tapped you and said that at the club one
Go
time.
ahead,
dude.
motherfucker.
I'm saying though, it was true though, right?
Yeah.
He brushed your shoulder off. You told me that.
What'd he say?
He
What'd he
told
say,
me that.
man?
He
Nah,
said-
just
he
said-
said,
Oh
you-
yeah, but when they say
you
excuse
doing that.
me, nah, you got hit on.
He brought my shoulder.
By
He
some
kind of
little
clean
young
there, bro. I
punk.
said, oh.
Little
I
young
just kept
punk.
walking.
What'd he
Thanks,
do?
sir.
Little young punk. He brushed his shoulder
He
off.
brushed your- and kissed you on the
Kinda
cheek.
clean there, bro.
He kissed him on the cheek and half
No,
hugged
hey,
him.
all
Sucked
right,
his
all
bottom
And
lip.
half hugged him.
And he sucked his bottom lip.
And he whispered in his
Hey,
ear, dude, you gotta
His
go.
whole lip was sticking out the bottom
He was
lip.
holding the back of his neck like this, dude.
He sucked his bottom lip.
All
You
right.
gotta
Gave
go.
him a hickey.
All right. All
He
right.
said,
Guess
you-
what?
He said, you remind me.
We have just ran out of show.
F-250, 6.7 liter. Power stroke engine with the diesel cross member bar chain. And all I want to
1,500
know,
pounds of torque.
all I want to know
Feel that power
it-
between your feet.
is if you got 60 months.
Put it in
Tell him
gear.
about the financing.
0% finance for all qualified lessees.
Hey, listen, man, I'm done. Okay, that does it for this week's show.
Or you can come to Eastern Motors to get 70% finances on a 92.
On a 92 four-door Lexus.
92 four-door LX
Yeah.
for $700 a month.
Yeah.
With $600,000, 600,000 miles on the motherfucker.
Excuse me, that $700
With your job's your credit.
is bi-weekly.
All right, let's sign out, fellas.
He said, for all qualified lessees.
Can we sign out?
No!
Tell him about the finance.
Man, I don't want to finish the show. My mic ain't been working.
The finance.
Oh,
That's
goddamn
the
show, mother.
best part.
Yeah, with
Can we
qualified
get outta here,
lessees.
fellas?
City, man.
Bug.
F250 in the all new F350 Juice.
And this is your man, Swerve the Cool Ruler. We'll be back next week
Get your big
with
ass
more
up. Get your big
shenanigans.
Your big ass.
Yes.
Mine is City, though.
Feel the
City's
power,
going
the
to the
power
city,
train.
Kansas City.
Yeah.
100,000
And
miles.
he'll bring us back
powertrain
some
warranty.
KC
Oh, you got
Master.
the Hemi.
Some
You got the Hemi, the
barbecue.
Dodge Hemi.
Get that 350.
You got the Chevy Silverado.
14,000.
And you got the F-150.
HMG Radio. Good night, fellas.
Chill.